might be willing to talk about or show in Stafford?
Well,
what Jeanette is trying to do is get the geology students excited about what's in their own county. What evidence is there that this is an exciting place to live geologically? It just looks like, typical.
Stafford County has well, the most famous sites, okay, and we'll back up from this upper mid Cretaceous stuff, okay, which is exposed along Route 1, and various, and what you need is to get a geological map, a quad map of Stafford County. It costs like about $12. Call up the USGS map store. I need remember, you can order it online, and have a bunch of them, and then get a road map, and then go, okay, let's go there, and that's what we did. So the Cretaceous stuff is most widely exposed along Route 1.
Below the Aquia, right?
Yes.
Aquia sandstone.
Yes, the Aquia sandstone, yes, below the Aquia sandstone, because you have Paleocene sits unconformably above it.
Okay.
Actually, there's a couple of units that are missing. The second most important, I think, a site or geology in Stafford County would be the Paleocene. The Paleocene units are run on an age of 57 million to probably about 54 million or 52 million. Yeah. So the Paleocene is exposed east of Route 1, Brook Road, Brook Fire Station. If you want to see what this Paleocene stuff looks like, find the Brook Fire Station, pull off, go. They have huge blocks of it that are out there. You can knock off a couple of little shells and stuff. Then stuff weathers around it too, so you can pick up the loose stuff, right? So the Paleocene occurs there, and it occurs at some of the finest exposures, and I can get you in. We have to work on that. It's the Girl Scout camp at Coles Trip. That's on Aquia Creek, and that's the units from Zone 1 of the Paleocene all the way to Zone, I guess, 6. The zones are divided up by the ratios of particular fossils that are found in the layers, okay? And the zones have been differentiated primarily with macrofossils, which they shouldn't do, but they're also doing microfossil stuff now too. Okay, so Stafford is rich in Paleocene. It's rich in Cretaceous stuff. It's rich, if you want to go way back, right there at the fall line. Well, the fall line. The fall line is what? Ordovician. That was the tectonic orogeny that created that when Africa crunched into southeastern United States. That's all. And I'm doing a field trip for the Virginia Naturalist Group or something like that in September. Master Naturalist Conferences. Naturalist Conference
They're
is going to be
starting a program there for new ones.
Right. Well, they're going to the whole state conference, and I'm going to be doing a motor deal with them.
Okay.
But okay, so you got the Ordovician, and you got that. You got the Cretaceous. You have the Paleocene. Paleocene is all marine. There's some suspect mammals that are in there during the Paleocene. The oceans transgressed into over a large portion of what we now know as Virginia, and was an ocean. Behind you, Tim. Let me show.
In Powhatan, Virginia.
Yes. This. Excuse me, Tim. I'm just going to grab this guy. This is a large extinct. This is from Belvedere Beach. In King George, but this stuff lived in Stafford
I've got
too.
One from Stafford.
Yeah, this is
exactly.
Ostrea celiformis, and it is an extinct type of oyster. Anyway, so this is Ostrea celiformis. This is another kind of weird one from there. Now this is Cuculea giganta. which is the internal cast of a very large clam, and this is the feels like concrete, but that's the mud that's solidified around it. These are common in this area.
They're heavy.
Yeah. Anyway, so. Okay, so you got the Paleocene, you got the Ordovician, you got the Paleocene, you got the Cretaceous. You have also here, right here at this level, we're on a Pliocene.
Bench here.
Yeah, we are at all these little gravels that you see that are native here and not brought in, are Pliocene. And Pliocene was 2 million to about was about 2.5 million to about 1.8 million. And this Pliocene time period was a really high ocean level here, and we would have riverfront property right here.
Yeah.
This was all. The river would have been just, I don't know, 100 yards
This
from
is
here.
before Triassic.
No, this is many years after. So we got in Stafford, we have 380 million year old deposits at the fall line. Very important to talk about. Then we have the mid Cretaceous, all these footprints and stuff like that. There were no poles. There was no Arctic ice up. During the mid Cretaceous was the warmest time period in the Earth's history.
Right.
And it was, because these big animals had to keep moving, so they traveled all over the place, these big herds of sauropods. Anyway, we got the upper mid Cretaceous. Then we have the Paleocene, which comes next, right? That's the shells like this. It's marine. This is all, excuse me, I don't mean to.
No.
These are all from one locality along the, including that bug, which is really interesting. I have no idea.
So
what
this
these
is
are. Those are all that's his Paleocene teeth, mostly lemon and sand sharks that Diane and I collected along Marlborough Point, which is down from Aquia Creek. Yeah. So this is just a typical example of the plethora, the just amazing amount of teeth that these guys but they hunted in shallow marine water. So the marine waters of the Paleocene would give way to the Eocene, and right down here is Muddy Creek.
Yeah. We were
I mean,
there.
did
we
you-
were there at the Fisher Sullivan site.
Did you go there?
Yeah.
Did you see the big concretions in the creek?
We were looking at some. Well,
They're
that was
huge.
downstream.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were
Oh, you
upstream.
saw where Maryland Geological
Yes,
had dug
yes,
into it.
dug.
That was years ago, but that is really famous. Eocene site. Eocene, very important, very important. Yeah,
lots.
Miley, that is your Paleocene ray.
And so these
thermal
rays
plates.
came from there too.
Yes.
At
Right,
Marlborough
and-
Point.
And also
Wasn't it?
lots of let's see, I'm looking at my things up here.